So, Facebook family, if you're watching this, know that we're also live on TikTok. So sometimes we're having conversations with people on a different phone device at the same time. So just be patient. Sometimes I'm showing things that come in the mail, and we'll get to you eventually. Yep, you are the first. Central Illinois Fire.
Who is?
Central Illinois Fire.
Okay, right.
On TikTok. No, it's on Facebook.
Happy Sunday of Labor Day.
Sunday Fun Day.
Illinois, give him a mark.
And Positive Matt is here too.
Okay.
Or no, he just kind of scrolled through. He's like, there aren't any pretty women with very little clothes on. I'm gonna keep rolling. It's Jerry. That's a buzzkill. They're out there looking for broads.
Oh, not me, huh? Sorry.
They got you instead. I'm gonna have to go live sometime and scroll just so Jerry can enjoy the variety that is available live on TikTok and some of the shenanigans. Because, I mean, it's like walking through New York City. I mean, you don't know. There's somebody smoking weed.
Right.
Then the next one, there's naked people.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy Sunday night. It's about 7:30, almost 7:30 here in Naples.
So Central says around 9 to 10 a.m. tomorrow he's going to do a live. He'd love it if we join in.
Wow.
I know. What are we doing tomorrow morning? Right?
Nothing.
Okay, we have to. You have to physically write it down because I can't put it in my calendar.
9 or 10 a.m. with Illinois Central, right?
Central Illinois. Close.
Central Illinois
Central
podcast?
Illinois Fire. No, on TikTok.
Oh, TikTok.
It's just a TikTok live.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
We'll just tune in.
Okay. Sure, we can do that.
See what kind of trouble we can get into.
We had a cancellation yet tomorrow because we were supposed to do
the interview down at the memorial, and that one canceled. It's for a parade setup. I'm going to be going from the firehouse to my spot where I'll film the parade. Okay.
Oh, great. Sure. Beautiful. We'll be there.
In a couple weeks, we're going to paint a house. Should we be live while we paint?
Oh, no.
You're just going to watch a couple old people. Yeah. You know what you watch is you watch me paint and Jerry moves the ladder for me.
No, I'm painting too.
Well, that's a little house. That one's low.
No, I'm painting there.
You know what we'll have to do? We're going to have to get paper or something.
Yeah,
it's a hardwood floor.
We will.
Hi, LJ. I didn't care about the last house.
No,
so.
We'll get it.
So, I don't have a calendar. Never mind. No, I just, like, the place in Port Charlotte closes, like, on the 17th, so.
Okay.
I don't know what day of the week that is.
I can't tell now.
I'm not slated to close on this one here until the 30th, but I can move it up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, as soon as I'm able to do that, so.
Okay.
Anyhow, hello. How are you?
Who's that?
It is Lotto.
That Donna Darling?
I don't think so. It's just a coincidence. Lotto WP.
No.
It says, hi, guys.
Hi.
Oh, it's Donna Darling.
It's Donna Darling. Hi, honey. Hey, Donna.
Oh, my stomach's so upset.
Is it?
I seen a bunch of crazy people today. This is my life. On TikTok or in real life.
Oh.
It's a weekend. You know, people act differently on the weekend.
All oiled up.
They get oiled up and they're acting a fool. And even today, like we were on our way here and we kind of cut somebody off in traffic and they just like lost their minds. I mean, it's just traffic, people.
Sorry, that was my fault.
It really was his fault.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was finally able to catch your stream. I'm sorry, I've been so busy. Well, you know, if you click on the picture of the helmet up in the top corner, it'll pop open a window at the bottom and then tap the bell and then elect to get all notifications of live. And then it'll give push notifications to your phone that Started With The Helmet is live. Yeah, TikTok, I don't know, sometimes... Some days it is just so beautiful, and then some days you're like, everybody on here is high. and there are times that we have so much fun talking with people all over the world, and then the next time I block like 15 people because they're trying to discuss such ridiculous things just to fight, and I'm like, we're too old to fight.
No.
We enjoy our quiet little life and our quiet little family here. Yep. It's just one of those days. I know. It's a holiday weekend. People start drinking at about 3 o'clock on Friday. They're walking home with a six-pack.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. Good evening, brother.
Hi.
It's top-tier hospitality.
Okay. Where you from?
Whoever could that be?
Top tier hospitality.
Who would top-tier I was thinking it might be Tom, but it's not. I don't think it is. It looked like him in the picture, too. Because they're in hospitality. I mean, their business is whatever, hospitality, something or other. So, yeah. Hi from Berlin.
Oh, boy.
Well, hello.
Hello there.
Yeah, for anybody that's new to this group, Jerry collects all the states, the provinces of Canada, and all the countries around the world.
Countries. We just keep it, no big deal.
I always say he takes attendance.
I have a lot of fun.
Donna's over here. She says she likes Facebook better.
Oh, okay, Donna. Donna Darling, tomorrow.
You're the greatest fan. You're on there every day.
Donna Darling, you're a dear friend for many years. 38 years tomorrow sober, honey. And she was with me. She knew me way, way back.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Right, Donna Darling? Tomorrow, 38 years sober. Wow.
Good for you, Jer.
Oh. I forget it. Sometimes I don't even... But I'm thinking, wait a minute, tomorrow's Labor Day.
Somebody else I'm friends with on Facebook this morning put 37 years.
Wow.
37
years. 1983. 1983.
Wow.
Yep.
Just a fellow fire brother from Orlando. That's where top tier hospitality is.
Oh, Florida gets a mark.
Thank you for the follow. We do appreciate that.
It gets a mark, Florida.
And Maddie's here with his little fire trucks.
Good. And New Jersey and Ohio. We always give you a mark, honey, for Ohio.
Okay.
And we have New York, New Jersey.
Donna says she loves you and she's so happy.
Thank you,
And don't forget Virginia for LJ.
I will. Virginia. Gotcha.
Virginia.
Oh, yeah. Donna and we go way, way back.
Did you guys do anything fun for the holiday weekend? Like, I think people up north go to barbecues and stuff like that.
Yeah, they have barbecue. Yeah, they have the same thing down here. But no, we
are living in hell on earth down here.
We went to church. We went to church this morning. Went and got a bagel after that. And... No, just did some things around. I wrote some thank you letters to the people that have sent in patches. So send your patches in, okay? There's the post office box behind me. And speaking of patches, Tuesday, I have to go, when I go to the post office, I have to find out. We have not received any patches from Europe. And I don't know what's going on. Is the mail coming into the United States sitting on a ship in some harbor somewhere?
Yeah.
We have no idea. And it's disappointing because we talked to you guys. You said you're going to send us a patch, and we haven't received any. So I don't know what the answer is. But please, send your patches in, you guys. And we're going to pull a name add on a card on the evening of September 11th. And you're going to get all the patches.
So Dark says, I saw that you had a lot of interview and podcasts. Congratulations on everything. You deserve it all.
Thank you.
So what we did is if you go into Jerry's bio and you click the link, it'll take you to Linktree. And I've linked out to a lot of the interviews and podcasts. So, I mean, a lot of, they're really interesting. It's fascinating that some of them were health related because of Jerry's cancer. Some of them were related to fire. Some of them were... like new age spiritual stuff. So like every one of the interviewers were really different, and the content was different.
It was.
Because I was sort of like, I don't know about this.
We had 15 or 16 interviews so far.
Yep. And you just did one yesterday with Dual Sighted.
I did one yesterday with Dual Sighted yesterday. Yep.
You have a hello from Edinburgh. Your friend from Germany said, how are you?
Well, I'm good. Thank you for asking.
It takes weeks to arrive. Yeah, we know as well.
I know.
So what we thought we'll do is, if, on September 11th, we're going to still hold the drawing, but I think that there's going to be a lot of them in transit. So we're going to continue with a patch jackpot, but we should put a limit on the number of patches, like maybe every 40 patches or something, and then do a drawing.
Right.
But, we'll let you guys pick. Should it be every 25 patches, every 50 patches?
Well, once a month.
Yeah, or just every 30 days. So, call sign mountain biker says, hi.
Hi.
And your chief is here from Texas.
Hey, Chief. Welcome. Happy Labor Day, brother.
With the kids.
With the kids.
Do you have an Ohio Fire Department patch? I don't think we have a single Ohio patch.
Don't we have Akron?
What? I don't know, but usually somebody with an eagle eye is sitting out there and they'll be like, it's fourth from the top, second from the right. I don't think,
Why did I think Tulsa, Oregon.
I feel it would be in the top half.
From
I mean, because those were all runs on the sort of the top and the left. That's St. Louis.
They say Ohio, right?
Ohio.
That's Camden. That's the
Are you thinking of Albany instead of Akron? Because we have an Albany flight patch. It's about right the height of your belt buckle. It's a white one and it's oval. It has to be for many cargo ships and other ways. I know.
You see, that's what's happening.
Yeah. Sure. And COVID, everything's taken for forever.
Concord.
Hey guys, long time no see. It's Commissioner Terry. Hi, Commissioner Terry. Thanks for joining us.
Hi,
Brandon is here and followed the host. Thank you for the follow. Central Illinois Fire. Jerry is cancer free, and we were just talking about this over at my daughter-in-law's house tonight. That starting January, right before the quarantine, I would say through June, Jerry was so sick, I didn't know if he was going to live.
Yeah,
I mean, he was so sick. And we have a picture, we still got dressed up for Easter. We didn't have the kids over or anything.
Right.
And he looks like a ghost. He's so skinny and so white and so sick.
Much better. Oh, God.
And I said, it happened on a year where you weren't going to see people, you weren't going to meetings, nobody knew you were sick, you didn't have to explain. No. We still don't know what's wrong. And then he got a little touch of it again this year. And I was just like a raving lunatic with this doctor. And he's had every test, every scan, every blood work. He's had his stomach scoped. They went down his throat again and scoped through his stomach into his small intestine. That was the last one.
Yep.
He got a colonoscopy. Then I was like, do his pancreas, because his sister had pancreatic cancer, the same adenocarcinoma that he had in his lungs.
Yep.
And I said, I want you to look at his because everything's digestion related. And they've looked at everything.
Everything's good.
And now, they changed some of the medicines up, and he's had maybe four solid weeks. Maybe five.
Five. Yeah.
So when everybody says, come travel and meet us, or you ask to send your books to us, it's hard to keep this man alive in this book and keeping him alive, and I have a real job. So
it's all good.
But he's doing really great. But thank you for asking.
And your prayers, thank you. That's what pulled me through.
I'm telling you.
That's what pulled me through, all you guys.
I think actually coming on here has been good for you. Because you get to talk to people and reconnect with people. And look, you talk to Donna almost every day.
Every day, right.
All these old firefighters that have called you. You went back to New York and got to be all around fire trucks.
Oh, man.
You were all kinds of high on firemen.
I almost got on a rig.
Top tier hospitality says patches on the way. All right.
Good for you.
Thank you. Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, my. Jenkins, he's from...
I'm going to wait. I'm not going to give you a clue.
Hold it. Where was last night's?
No. You almost hit your finger up. There you go.
Leroy Jenkins. He's from Montana.
Can you zoom in on the address? Oh, yeah. Here I go.
Sure.
It's also in the bio, but all you have to do is take a screenshot. Do you have any patches from Maine? I don't think we do.
I don't think we do. No. I don't recall Maine.
And for anybody that wasn't here, Ron Bartash from the Fire Bell Club has a huge collection of 1,000 patches, and a lot of these were duplicates. He sent a box with 60 patches.
60 patches.
And he's not even included in the drawing. He doesn't want to be in it.
No.
They were just a gift. And one day this big box
showed up. My buddy Ron. There he is.
This huge old box showed up. So, and then we've had a couple people give patches.
Tilly gave us a patch from Rescue One. This is where her father,
that's his
Gary
house.
Geidel.
And then
that's good. She's not in the running.
And then your friend Lou did the Started with the Helmet patches.
Yeah.
Here it is.
There it is. There we go. It's amazing. He made a duplicate just look like a cover of our book. Look at this. That's incredible.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the likes.
Thank you.
Wesley Brown is here and says, "How are you doing, sir?"
I'm doing wonderful. I'm happy that you're connecting with us. Thank you.
Oh, thanks for helping with the address. Do you have any from Montana? I don't think we do.
No. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have. There's the ones
No.
that Ron gave us. A lot of them were like the Eastern Seaboard states.
We didn't categorize them into states.
We just put them up on the wall.
We put them up.
We had no idea we'd get this many patches, so we had no plan.
We started the context. Next, this big box comes in the mail.
And I don't know if you guys have picked up on it, but whether it's the book or whether it's the patches, we don't know what we're doing.
There they are. Somebody's gonna get them. Montana, Maine, I don't think so.
But no. You know what? And the other thing that's happened, like I'm looking up at these patches. There's a couple patches up there. People from Louisiana. We talked to them before and after the hurricane to check on them. Some of them call us on their own.
Yep.
Jerry just has so much fun
it's
talking.
The brotherhood. We take care of each other. I don't have to tell you.
Thank you from Michigan. I'll be sending ours out. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thanks, Goody.
Thank you, Michigan.
It all started with the helmet. I love the book. Commissioner Terry, thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.
If we haven't hit you up for an online review where you purchased it.
Thank you.
I seen you live. It sent me. I see the live you sent me. Tilly was live. Yeah, Tilly was live last night.
Yeah.
And what's funny is because we were watching her live, I should have went in and said, "Is Tilly here?" Because she doesn't even know. Everybody's asking for her in our live.
They love her.
So yeah, I took a picture. I took a screenshot.
Our oldest schoolie.
I took a screenshot because while she was talking, somebody gave her the sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
And you know how they come down and they go like that on their face. So I took it and I texted it to her. I'm like, because it was so cute. She was so surprised. That was her first live. She was like, "Oh, what is that?" He reminds me of Stan Lee. I miss him so much. He's usually good for one Stan Lee and one Burt Lancaster every night. Oh, thank you for the cloud bread. Leroy Jenkins says he's going to send you one from his department. That's lovely.
Thank you, Leroy. Thank you, Montana.
Yep, Nick Gurr says, "I love patches." And well, a lot of people love the patches.
Yep.
So, and people send the patches in. They send a little letter in. Jerry always sends a letter back.
And I wrote 4 letters today back. I have a loose leaf book right here with all of the letters I send back with a thank you from Chris and I.
Ann, I don't even know. Ann says, "Do you know how many books have been sold so far?" I do not know.
I don't know. We have... Maybe this coming week we have to reach out to our publisher to find out. I don't know. We don't know.
We don't know what we're doing.
No. We're just we have people. We paid our publisher to take care of all this stuff, and
they do. But Jerry likes things right now, and it's the book world, so stuff's
everything is like
it gets shipped around and,
right.
and moves
just talking
slowly.
about the ship in the harbor, and then not getting. Look, you can't even get a light bulb. You can't even get an appliance. Everything is backed up with the COVID. And I guess the mail, too.
Robbie says, "I don't know you, but I love you."
Thank you, Robbie. Thank you for joining us.
You have a hello from Ireland.
Okay, wow. There's our first Ireland tonight.
And here comes Ireland in the UK.
Here they come, up the Irish.
Top tier hospitality says, "Are you in Florida?"
Yes.
You have to explain what part of Florida
we're in. Naples, Florida.
Down here where Jesus lost his sandals.
Which is the southernmost city on the West Coast. We're directly opposite Fort Lauderdale. Have you heard of Alligator Alley? That's Route 75. You take it right across, and the other side is Fort Lauderdale. It's about an hour from our side to that side.
So we are at exit 116, which means we are 116 miles away from Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
The far side of Fort Lauderdale,
exactly.
where I-75 starts.
Right. Initially, Chris is from Ohio, and I am formerly from New York City kid.
And thank you, Wesley. So glad you joined us. Appreciate you stopping in. Let's see, Donna. My stove is on that ship. What?
Yeah, my
what?
stove is on the ship. The ships that are docked in the harbors.
Oh my.
In other words, yeah, they can't get the parts. You can't get you can't even, if you probably buy an appliance package now, Chris bought an appliance package for her
About
home
a year ago.
About a year ago, and we were getting the microwave one, and then 3 weeks later you get the handles, and then you know what I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, the guy oh, your microwave's here, and then like 10 days later, oh, the dishwasher's here. Yeah.
Crazy.
So
that probably explains why we're not getting any mail from Scotland, Ireland, England, Wales, and we talk to you guys all the time, and you said you're gonna, and I believe you're gonna send them. Just that it hasn't reached us here in the United States.
Well, Top Tier Hospitality says, excellent. I'm in Naples often. We tell everybody, when you come, you want to grab a cup of coffee, just
look
give us
us
a
up.
call.
Absolutely.
Just send us a message. B Bird says, love all the badges. These are part of a drawing. If you send a badge in, it puts your name in the drawing.
Right.
Do you have a NASA space agency?
No, NASA I would have remembered.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think. No, no, honey. I would, believe me, that I would remember. NASA? No. No, I don't think we have NASA.
Well, either we had that conversation. We do have an Oregon. I'm seeing an Oregon up there.
Okay.
That's unusual.
Yeah.
There's a Gainesville. That one's Florida.
Right. We have Lehigh Acres. This is what the kids gave us.
Yeah, I was going to say there was
We
like,
have
I
those.
think there's 4 Lehigh Acres ones.
Shenango. I don't know. We'll have to look that up where that's from.
That's within the last week.
Yeah, this is last week. We got these all in. Yeah.
Let's see, I just bought your book. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
How can I buy the book to bless others? Well, the book is available on Amazon.
Right.
I think you can order it on Barnes & Noble and even Target.com.
Yes.
I don't believe it's in any stores.
No.
And I don't think it's not been translated. It's available on Kindle, and we're waiting for the audio version to come out. So, and now I've been doing a lot of research, and it says if you really want the first book to be a really good success, you have to write a second book. And I'm like, Jerry, we got to do this again?
Wow. Oh.
Yeah. Anywho, hi from South Africa. Well, hello.
Wow. South Africa. Thank you for joining us.
Charles says, where did you go to college and high school?
I went to high school on Staten Island. I went to a vocational and technical high school, McKee. And I'm proud to say my son followed me years later. He graduated from McKee also. David, yeah. I had some college. I took some college courses in NYU, New York University, years ago for what we used to call before computers IBM machines. And that's what we called them, IBM machines. They were, the word computer, I guess, was not even invented.
Philippe is here and says, how are you doing?
Good. Is he from France, if I'm not mistaken?
And Reed is here and said, I just bought your book.
Thank you.
He said, do you love NASA? Maybe I read that
I
wrong.
love NASA,
Do you love
sure.
NASA Space Agency?
Yeah.
I guess so.
National Aeronautic and Space Agency.
Yeah, I misread that. I'm sorry. If I was you, no hate, just someone, could you see if you have your address on the line? If I was you, no hate, just someone could see you if you have your address on the live. I'm not following that. I think it's missing punctuation.
Okay.
Yes, you can buy it on Amazon. Hello, I just want to stop by and say you guys' content is amazing. Oh, thanks, Dom. Good to see you again. You've been in here before. Somebody's here from Dublin, Ireland.
Got it, Dublin.
And Chloe is here. I want to write a book about buffing in Brooklyn. You should do it.
Wow, why not? Brooklyn. I knew a lot of buffs in Brooklyn, boy.
That's Alan Epstein from Arizona.
Oh, Alan, yeah. Sure, his dad was a dispatcher. That's where we got the badges from.
That
we
one,
got
with,
the
that one with the Wonder Wheel on it.
Yeah.
That little one.
Coney Island?
I think it's under the paper. No, but 2 down from the paper. Down, right down.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
this one here. Yeah, his father was a Brooklyn dispatcher. Great, great men to work with. during the war years. Woo! My God. Incredible. Right, Alan? Your dad saw a lot.
Alex Peyton Jones is here.
Okay.
It says, how are you both doing?
Good.
We're doing good. We're feeling fat and sassy. We just came from Angela's house. She cooked dinner. We didn't have to cook today.
Didn't have to cook tonight.
Hi there from Liverpool, England. And what was the most intense moment during your time on duty?
Oh, boy.
Probably 9/11.
Probably 9/11. Yeah.
Thanks for the follow, Sean.
Going out first through the box with the flames blowing out the windows. That gets you that gets you going. Yeah.
Manhole covers flying everywhere.
Like pizzas.
Like pizzas.
Oh, my God.
Your face.
Did we put that in the book? Yeah, we put that in the book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was in the book. I don't know what one of you kids tagged him in there was steam or something come out of the ground, and then there was an underground explosion, and the manhole cover flew.
Oh.
And they were like, "Hey, Jerry, look, manhole covers flying like pizzas."
Oh, yeah.
How long have they served in the fire department? How long have you served?
I served almost 30 years in New York City, and 18 years down here in North Naples Fire. Just retired 3 years ago.
The questions are flying through. Wow. Blake Williams says hello.
Hey, Blake.
Oh, so Central Illinois Fire says, what was for dinner? So we have a grocery store here called the Fresh Market. It's a franchise, so you may not have it in your state or country. And I guess in some section of the store, it's not quite as fancy as an expensive as a Whole Foods, but it's like more of a gourmet grocery store.
Right.
And they have a section where they have these meals. So Angela and the family have been buying them for the kids, and it's like it'll serve 4 people $25, and it'll be like everything you need to make the meal.
Right.
And so, but on the weekend for the holiday, this weekend was it was a shrimp boil. So it's the shrimp, the corn, the potatoes, the bay seasoning, dinner rolls,
sausage,
the
onions.
Sausage. Yeah, everything that's in the boil, plus an apple pie.
Plus you throw it in the big pot. Oh, it was outrageous.
Yeah, so and there was gobs left over.
Oh, right.
Gobs left over. There was 4 of us eating, and they could probably eat 2. They're gonna throw some away. They'll be sick of it. They're gonna be sick of it.
Yeah, it was a great dinner.
So it was a shrimp boil.
And Chris didn't have to cook tonight.
And I did not have to cook. Taylor's here, says hi. How are ya?
Good, Taylor.
Here's one for you, Jer, from Charles. Who is your NFL team and MLB?
The Jets and the Mets. 2 losers.
Doesn't matter how bad they lose.
Jets and Mets.
He still waves a little flag.
Jets, Jets. And my Mets.
No, you sent Lou a letter today because I
hate the Giants.
He hates the Giants, so he says, "I love your Packers."
I love the Packers. I'm an old Vince Lombardi guy. Vince Lombardi was he was born in Brooklyn, Vince. One of the greatest coaches ever.
Did you ever serve Seattle Fire Department? Nope.
No.
But we went to Seattle one time.
Yeah,
maybe 4 years ago.
5 years ago.
One of those little flies is in here. Marcus says, hiya.
Hi.
The chief is here. He says, good evening, brother.
Hey, Chief, how are you? Give you a highball.
Donna wants you to know that she roots for the Giants and the Yankees.
I know she does. I know.
Just a friendly reminder.
I know. And oh gosh, who loves the Jets? Their dear friend. I forget his name. You know who I mean, Donna. He's a big Jet fan. Frankie Dappolito. There, Frankie Dapp. He's a big Jet fan.
LJ says Jets. And Alan says, let's go Mets.
There you go.
Or as Jerry says, Yego Mets.
Yego, as Glenn would say when he was a little boy, my oldest son, he's 59 now. He would say Yego. He couldn't say let's go. He's got Yego Mets. Him and Susie. Him and Mr. Subi.
What does the number on the helmet mean?
That's the number on the helmet.
In the color, go through all of it.
Okay, it's red, which means it's a truck company, okay, or a ladder company. And 42 is the company number in the South Bronx. every fire company in the city of New York, an engine. The engines are black. That's where the red is. That would be black, and the number would be here. If it was engine 309, this would be black, and it would have 309 here. That's the.
Here, bring your 23 down.
Oh yeah, let me give you my.
So this is his front piece from when he was in the Harlem. 23 truck.
23 truck. He's ladder 23. That was that was on the front of my helmet. And that I got that in 1968.
This thing is barely alive.
I know, it's barely alive.
If you
just like the old goat.
If you drop it, it'll crumble.
Let me do the math here. 2021, 68. 53 years old. Oh my God.
You could do the math real easy.
Wow. Yep.
Who's your hockey team?
The Devils. No, I'm sorry, the Islanders. Love the Islanders.
Oh, the girls are watching.
Girls.
Fire Chief's girls.
Oh, hi girls. How are you? How are you, my coolies? You're so beautiful. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to give you a hey for the girls. All right.
Chief, I got to tell you this funny story. Jerry's oldest granddaughters all go to Florida State University. And there's a cheerleader in the bunch. So we watch all of the games just so we can see the cheerleader. And I'm always like, Jerry, you sound like this lecherous old man. Because he's, instead of watching the football game, he's always going, show the girls!
I'm looking for my granddaughter.
And I'm like, if we're in a public place, I'm like, people just think you're some crazy old man.
Kendall, yeah.
Kendall Cooley.
Kendall Cooley. She just graduated from Florida State. And I have two more grandchildren, just started. Kira and Marshall.
Donna says Paulie Dapp.
Paulie Dapp. Oh, okay.
And
Not Frankie Dapp.
And she picks the Rangers.
Oh, okay.
Just so you.
Paulie Dapp. I know one of the Dappolitos was a Jet fan.
You have hello from New Zealand.
Oh, boy.
Philippe says, I learned something again. Thank you very much. Were you a captain or a chief?
I was neither. I was a lieutenant. No, I didn't. Sometimes I acted like a chief. But no, I was not a chief.
Everybody calls him chief now.
Everybody calls me chief now. Thank you for the promotion. No. No.
I even have friends, and he said, oh, I call him chief. We went to lunch the other day. He's like, hey, chief. He was like, I'm not a chief. Thank you for the promotion. Then he bought the book and he read the book and he called me and he goes, no, he's definitely the chief. He's the chief from now on. End of story.
Broker Bruce.
Does Jerry still have his turnouts?
I have.
Naples.
Yeah. Yes.
We should put you in the Naples one. He's never worn the Naples one. Have you?
One of these nights I'll put it on.
We'll put it on. We'll do because we haven't had you in like.
Yeah, that's up in the attic. We'll get it out.
I thought it was laying down here.
Oh no, it's right. It's on the. In the garage.
All within reach. It's a long weekend, Sanford.
Oh. We can do it tomorrow.
And I'm going to put that on. You better put that on and shake your moneymaker.
Everybody goes. Get out.
And I'm gonna get that Ludacris song. You'll be like, shake, shake, shake your money maker.
Stop it, Ludacris.
Like you.
No, I don't even know. No. Ludacris is ridiculous.
He's barely over learning about Nicki Minaj.
Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe. I heard she was retiring. What am I gonna do? How many concerts? I'm missing all her concerts. Is it a he? Oh, girl.
It's a girl.
Oh, girl. Oh, okay.
Wait, and I think I do have a video that's probably backed up to Google when I made you listen to Cardi B.
Okay.
Okay, he doesn't even remember because he's so scarred from it.
Is Cardi B the guy that get on off the horse?
No,
take my horse to the old round town.
That's Lil Nas, and that's a guy.
Can we change? That's a guy.
That's a guy. Give me a pen and a paper here, really quickly.
Yeah. I I don't need that. What happened to Bing Crosby and Tony Bennett?
That's what the song was about.
Oh, God. Oh. Don't let the kids see that. Oh. That's terrible.
Look at his face.
Oh. Jesus. God, that's going to set the siren off.
Now everybody out.
Okay, everybody get out.
Okay, engine black, ladder red, rescue blues.
There you go.
Squad yellow, hazmat green.
He's got them all.
You got it all.
You got it all, brother.
You got that Pierre.
Who's that, the chief?
No, that's Alan.
Oh, Alan, right.
I see Chris is up on all the music. Yeah, well, you know, you never know when you gotta like sing for your supper. Bam. LJ, get out. Chief thinks this is funny. Let's see. My grandfather was a fireman in Brooklyn.
Wow.
Which house? What years?
Yeah.
You can't throw that out there. People
Come
want to know
I
times, dates, places.
I might have worked with him.
Oh, well, not just that. There's people like in the audience. They'll be like, "Well,
Yeah.
What time?" I had somebody on Instagram months ago. She was like, "Oh yeah, my dad was with Engine 80," and I'm like, "Well, when?" Because Jerry was with 23 Truck.
And I worked with her father.
Worked with her father,
Bobby Foley.
Bobby Foley, and she told me this because she just out of the blue messaged me and said, "Oh, by the way, I have a helmet story," and I'm like, "Okay." So she told me that's how she got. Well, my father worked for Engine 80, and I guess at some point his helmet turned up missing, and somebody bought it at a swap meet in England. And they knew that an FDNY firefighter would have never sold his helmet. And they looked Bobby Foley up, and he Federal Expressed the helmet back to him.
That's an amazing story.
Isn't that a story?
From United Kingdom, you're from UK. Bobby Foley's helmet went from Harlem.
It went on a holiday.
Yeah. From 80 Engine, 139th Street in Amsterdam, all the way to... Incredible story.
Alan thinks that the Cardi B story is funny. And Billy Ray Cyrus, he was in there, the Old Town Road.
Oh.
You know what? That was probably 2 years. Well, that was 2.5 years ago because we were at my house on Homewood, and we made you sit and watch the whole Lil Nas, Billy Ray Cyrus video, and you're like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
And all the grandkids were dancing around, dying and laughing, and you just sat there with your mouth hanging open. Howdy from SVFRD.
Something fire department. Is that?
Fire Rescue Department. SV.
Hold it. That could be that. Wait. No. SV. No, I got this. This was from.
He's not ready for Megan Three Stallion.
Hold on.
Lazarus is here and says,
"Hey,
brother."
This is from Bryce. No, different. Okay.
Hey, brother.
Hey, bro.
Let's see. Alan says, "Do you like George Strait or Garth Brooks better? Or do you not like country music?"
I don't like country music at all. There you go. I like rock and roll.
He just hasn't been exposed to it.
Oh. When I was in the Navy, for 2 years, I bobbed around the Atlantic Ocean listening to country western.
But, like I say to him, he doesn't know enough about it because after I explained to you that Dolly Parton wrote "I Will Always Love You," the song of Whitney.
I know.
I'm like, that was a country song before she sang it and broke the internet.
The one entertainer that I absolutely knocks it out of the park. Oh, come on.
We're waiting.
Patsy Cline.
Oh. Patsy
Cline to me is the greatest. Beautiful. What a voice.
So I can tell you right now, your fans are Googling who the hell's Patsy Cline.
They don't know who Patsy Cline is.
I'm willing to bet that half of them. You think LJ knows who Patsy Cline is?
Oh my God, she's a...
He knows who Nicki Minaj is. Mic drop.
Patsy Cline, what a beautiful talent that was killed in a terrible, in a plane crash many years ago. What a voice.
Free Dip Dizzy Whizzle said, "I had a surgery date and the city shut it down. My injury is getting worse and it's looking handicapped permanent."
Oh, no.
That stinks.
Oh, boy.
Ugh. I mean, do you have any other recourse to appeal? Or
Gee.
did you serve in the military? Oh, it's somebody's Navy brat.
Yeah,
The
I was
Navy.
in the Navy.
The Navy brat is asking.
Yeah, 56 to 62, USS Vigil.
A man like Muhammad says, what are those things on your walls? Well, those are patches from first responders and military.
Right.
And they've sent them in for something we call a patch jackpot. So every person that sends in a patch gets entered in the drawing on September 11th. We're going to pick a name, and the first name we draw will win all the patches. Plus, we are hoping to have some subsequent prizes, so there will be a couple runner-up prizes also. And I've ordered some boxes so that I'll be able to mail stuff out. And also, didn't somebody else needs a Jockey Jack? We're going to mail something.
Jockey Jack, I'm going to send
You
him.
owe
Yeah.
him something yet?
Yep.
So that's what those are. Hello from Cebu, Philippines.
Wow.
Nice. Jerry, how dare you say country is bad?
Oh.
He just hasn't developed.
No.
He just never developed the
No,
taste
thanks.
for it. But you know
not...
what? Honestly, like some of the stuff I hear, like the new stuff on the radio, it's just, I don't think so.
Yeah, Patsy Cline. I could listen to her. I have her out. Oh, boy, what a voice. Oh.
You like Charlie Pride, though. You like old country.
Charlie Pride, yeah. The old, yeah.
It's in some
Crazy.
of this new stuff. You know, I think that if you listen to some Toby Keith and watch some Toby Keith, that, I mean, he has a lot of patriotic songs. You know what? I just watched a TikTok today with Toby Keith. He was in concert, and like, you know, it's packed, and like the people keep the fans away from the stage. And he brought up all the veterans and had them all on stage, and they sang one of his songs.
Oh my!
And they all know the words, and the band doesn't even play, and everybody just sang it.
Oh wow!
And like, but you know,
like Lee Greenwood.
He's just like Lee Greenwood.
Yep, we had the honor of meeting Lee Greenwood just before the COVID went south, and we met him out at the casino here, and we got to meet him. And he sang "Proud to be an American."
Do you know Shelton Fire Department? That's me. I was Shelton, injured, and prior Monroe, all in Connecticut. Do you know Shelton Fire Department in Connecticut? You didn't go to Connecticut a lot.
No. Shelton, I think they had a loss of life of firefighters in Shelton. I'm not sure.
Lazarus is on his bike touring today. Rock and roll is where it's at, says Fire Chief. Well, of course. I mean, you know, every picture of you has a guitar in your hand. So, Patsy Cline has good music. Okay, he's going to agree with you because he's just going to do that and be like that.
Okay, thank you, Patsy Cline.
Lazarus is here, just checking in with you. Alex followed the host. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
LJ has heard of Patsy Cline. I absolutely love Shania Twain. She's one of my favorites. That's Alan.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who Shania Twain is?
She's a singer, yeah.
Well, do you remotely know what she looks like or anything?
No.
No, okay.
No.
She's not bad to look at.
No, I'm sure she's a country western singer, right? Yeah, I just don't. No.
You know, I think that she actually, for a long time, had lived in Switzerland, was raising her kids there.
Oh.
And like we were in Switzerland, I'm like, I could see raising a kid here.
Oh.
I mean, Switzerland was pretty darn badass.
Yeah.
You turn your kids loose and let them run around on the mountainside. You could see them for forever. Put a
cow with the bell.
Put a bell on that kid. This cow started following us around Switzerland. Jerry's just like,
God.
Holy cow!
This cow looked like a Mack truck. It was enormous.
It loved
this
us.
Cow
I don't know why.
loved
It was following
it followed us around. We walked up to not a mountain, but a real steep hill, and bang, bang, and the bell was. We turned around. We walked back, and she walked right. She was on that side of the fence, and she followed us all the way down to the stream. And that was a beautiful. What a
Mr. New York City having a moment with a cow.
With a
I'm
cow.
just like, calm down.
I think this cow was enormous. Wow.
Thank you for your service. And actually, when we were in Switzerland, we were with a group of people, and they had like this meeting where they picked like 3 or 4 people from the town to come talk to our group, just so we would see what it's like. You know, you could talk to somebody that's a native.
Right.
And one of the people that was he also the former mayor? That's
no,
why he was
no,
there.
he was the fire chief.
Well, I know he ended up.
Yeah.
But he was like, I think he was a plumber.
Oh, he was a plumber.
They were like, we just want you to talk to a tradesperson, and Jerry's just like, I got questions about the fire department. He's like, I'm the former chief, and Jerry's like, why is your fire department so far from town? And he goes, I tried to tell the mayor.
Oh my God, we got into something. I tell you, everybody on the tour was like, shut him up, will you? And no, he was dead. Oh, he was.
Yeah, he was right.
He was right.
I mean, and those buildings are all old lumberyard buildings.
That was in
St. Moritz.
St. Moritz. Whew. Where the go. Yeah, the very rich.
The swells.
Yes.
We were there off season when we could afford it.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Us and the cows.
Thank you for your service. Nikki says hi.
Hi.
Oh, here's one for you. This is really good. Do you like Johnny Cash?
Some of his songs.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're trying so hard not to like country. You're going to do that.
Oh, Johnny Cash. All right. Wait a minute. Johnny Cash and, don't tell me, June something.
June Carter Cash.
June Carter. Okay. I was trying to think of how last
Hotter
one.
than a pepper sprout.
Okay.
We've been talking about Jackson.
Ever since.
Ever since the fire went out, I'm going to Jackson.
Okay.
Okay. Anyhow, all the players have Bobby Bowden on their uniform.
Oh, I got to put the game on. They're playing Notre Dame tonight. This is a tough game for me. With my grandchildren, all FSU alumni, and me being Irish with Nana Callahan, Notre Dame. Whew. I don't know. I got to go with FSU.
Somebody said, listen to George Strait, the fireman. There must be a song.
There must be a song.
If you don't write it down, we'll never look it up.
All right, George
Because
Strait.
I can't do it all, Sanford.
George Strait.
Somebody says, hi, Granddad.
Hi, fireman. Okay.
We had many members from FDNY in Shelton for our LODD in 9/11. Oh,
Line of duty death.
that's horrible.
Oh, yes. There you go. That's what he meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I knew it had something to... Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. Tilly's here, apparently.
Hi, Tilly.
I missed all the words Tilly, and here she is. Tilly says, she sang my wedding song. What's your wedding song?
Patsy Cline?
I don't know. Tawana Brawley?
No. What's her name? She just said her name.
Oh, Cardi B?
No.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh.
Shania Twain.
Yeah, that's it.
Tawana Twain. You sound
close.
like a widow kid.
close.
Tawana Twain.
No charge.
I know.
No charge for the humor.
I do love all the music. I will listen to anything. Tilly's laughing her butt off. What was your wedding song? Yes, my attorney is fighting the city to get me surgery to happen, but we are all expendable. That's exactly right.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, you're still the one. Okay, I thought you were talking about Johnny Cash.
Oh,
Hotter than a pepper sprout.
You're still the one. Who sang that?
Shania Twain.
Oh.
Would you recommend marriage?
Certainly. Oh, come on. Watch it. No charge.
You're so full of crap.
Yeah.
Look at that. That was believable. Yeah. You look like a hostage. Your face is the little patch on your nose right there.
Right,
Chris.
right.
And even if you cover your eyes, I can still see you.
Okay.
You're like a little kid.
Okay.
You can cover your eyes, but I can still see you. Nice mustache, Master Chief Jerry. You're not just a chief, you're a Master Chief. In England, we don't have that many fire hydrants, but the ones we have are kept underground.
Yeah, okay.
That's what the plug is for.
Yep.
I did a fire plug.
Yep.
Tilly's here. She says hi.
Hi, Tilly.
You're still the one with Shania Twain. Is this not the most ridiculous night? And I'm done singing. I don't know if you've been here for the singing.
Oh my.
Until we start with a little Sinatra.
No.
Do you like Queen? I like Queen.
Queen, yeah, some of the songs, yeah. Yeah, I do.
I'm probably about maybe 9 months, a year ago, you and I, we went through all the musical documentaries. We did the Queen one, we did the Beatles, Elton John, like all of the musicals. And then we just went through documentaries because we got Xfinity where you just do music documentaries.
Yep.
So yeah, like even Queen. I never got to see Freddie Mercury live. I would have loved to, because I don't know. There's something about his voice I really enjoy. Lou is here. He says, "Hey," and he also sent you presents, flowers. Thank you, Lou. We've been catching some of your lives.
Lou, I sent you a letter, brother. Just went out in the mail.
Did it go out or just?
Went out yesterday.
It went out yesterday. Okay. Let's see. Did you do? Oh, you know what we should do? Hello. How are you? It's Riley Wallace. Hi, Riley.
Hi.
I'm just sorry I missed you two in New York City. I really wanted to see you two. Well, hang on. The page keeps scrolling. Where did it go?
Okay, I want to mention...
Hang on. Hopefully someday. Well, yeah, we're hopefully going to...
We're going to go back.
We're actually just today, like, because, you know, we survived New York City, and we have a pretty complicated life. But we thought, like, maybe in a few weeks...
September, we might go up. I want to go to...
Shanksville.
I want to go to Shanksville. I've been to the memorial at the Pentagon, and of course New York countless times. So I'd like to probably fly into Pittsburgh, and then rent a car and drive around. It won't be until the end of, well, we're in September. Probably maybe the end of September, beginning of October.
We can't. When is she going? The end of October now.
She's going the end of October.
Okay.
Right.
So we should like do it like in October.
Yeah.
Like the first couple of weeks. We should just sit down. Maybe that'll be a project for us tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
If you write it down, it'll get done.
I have my book outside.
Okay.
That's why I left it there.
Okay. Johnny's here, and he says, Texas in the building.
Hey.
And Lou is here. I'll be looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you made his day with those patches. Those are just so remarkable. We just can't even believe it.
Oh, is that Lou?
Yeah, Lou.
Oh, Lou.
With the Started with the Helmet.
Remarkable, patches. Brother. Remarkable. Wow.
I mean, that just floored him. Start spreading the news. Start spreading the news.
No.
But he put, start spending the news. I'm leaving today. Shanksville is awesome memorial. I went there in 2012.
Okay.
And that's from Lou.
Lou, yeah.
You know, that's one of those places you don't kind of accidentally end up. It's isolated. Yeah, so you have to go there with intention. And I'm like, what else are we going to do? We got to just take a couple days and go, because
the weather will be beautiful.
Because like the rest of the world, we haven't been anywhere for 2 years. Yeah. So have you been to the Brooklyn Coney Island Wall of Remembered?
Not yet. No, we didn't have time to do it this trip, which was 2.5, 3 weeks ago. But it's a beautiful memorial. It's right by the ball field, right? Coney Island.
Tilly says, don't forget New York.
I have it. I have it down, honey.
Well, she would like stars or something for her presents.
I got it. I just want to talk about two friends of mine that I just lost. I opened up the Naples Daily News today, which I very rarely buy the paper. And there I saw the obituary for a dear friend of mine, Richard Collin. And he was my World War II veteran. I was his guardian, and I took him up to Washington, D.C. about 5 years ago, where we toured all the monuments in the same day. And I'm saddened to hear that he passed away a couple of days ago. He was 96 years old. Mm-hmm. One of the great soldiers of the greatest. And
he did not look like he was in his 90s either.
No,
he
didn't.
Very, very fit. Took care of himself.
Yep. And my other dear friend I worked with years ago, Sandy Sansevero. He was a lieutenant in Ladder 4, 54 and 4, Engine 54, Ladder 4.
The pride of Midtown.
The pride of Midtown. Never miss a performance. And I visited him last Thursday. He was in assisted living here, and he passed away on Friday. So I got to see him the day before he passed away. So please, just say a prayer tonight for Kali and for Sandy Sansevero. Thank you. Two great Americans.
So Tilly says, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
You have a hello from Brisbane, Australia.
Wow.
And then LJ Yates would like to know if you know who Ariana Grande is.
She's an entertainer, right? Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. She a singer?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Well, I think so. I don't. You can't
A
ever
singer
tell.
or a screamer?
It doesn't make a difference. Half
Oh.
the time they're not even really doing it.
No.
So. Yeah. Sorry. I'll show you a picture of her. She's little like Jennifer.
Oh. She had a good voice?
You know, everything's relative.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get half the music. You know, I think I'm officially old that I don't get a whole bunch of it.
All right.
You know, I'm in Ireland now in my mom's house. They said hello and whoop,
Hi, Mom.
and sorry for the bad news from Ireland. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
John Robertson says I like all your badges.
Thank you,
Those
John.
are all part of a drawing. If you send a badge in, you're entered into the drawing, and
Correct.
you could potentially win all of these badges.
Yep.
Miller is here. What's up, friends?
Hey, brother.
Who's your Dev 80? Hey! John Robertson followed the host. Hey, thanks for the follow. Roy Mullins just came in. And I'm caught up with comments finally.
Okay.
What else is on your list of things
I wanted to talk about the 9/11 Bonita, the painting on the side of the firehouse.
Yeah.
Right up the street from us, about 4 or 5 miles away, in the next little town called Bonita Springs, on the side of the engine, I think it's Station 20 on Old 41, is a beautiful mural.
I always thought that was Station 1, but okay.
Okay. That was commissioned, and a French painter painted we have a picture of it somewhere. Chris has it.
It's been on TikTok. I
Of,
put a video up. Laurent.
Of 9/11, and part of the painting is the first responders carrying Father Judge out of the World Trade Center. He had expired, and they were bringing him out and carrying him to a nearby chapel. So I wanted to, and they're having a 9/11 ceremony there next Saturday. So I wanted to mention that.
But they refreshed the painting.
They refreshed it last week. I rode by it. They
It's-
were up on scaffold.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. They must have. Looks like they put a coat of something on it.
I don't know, like all the colors are all popped out,
Popped
and it's
out,
so
yeah.
beautiful. So I don't know if they
Beautiful.
actually painted it again. I have no
I
idea.
should have stopped and went back.
Well, that guy, because you had a good conversation with him, because you told him
The
about Father Judge and
Father Judge
knowing him and
with
stuff
the
like
painter.
that.
Yep.
And
The artist.
this mural, I mean, it's a very big building. He did it all freehand.
Beautiful.
Like, he's a very talented man. Like, you know, there's no projectors. There were no.
Right. I have a
etchings.
file on him here somewhere, honey. I kept it. It's incredible because they asked me.
Well, you know, if you have, is his business card in that file?
I still have it.
Okay, we should give that to the mayor, because the mayor, what he's asking for, what the mayor and I were talking about, is repainting the signs at the Everglades Wonder Garden, the one by the bridge, because those are so faded. And we can't locate the artist who did it. Laurent could repaint those.
Oh yeah, I have it.
Yeah, so like at least I'll be able to give him something.
I have it. I just kept.
You know, if I was really smart, we'll just leave the business card in the ground and he could pick it up with his little.
Oh, let me just write here. I'm going to write French artist to the mayor. I could probably, yes, I have it. I either have it here. I have it, honey.
Somebody says everybody goes.
Everybody goes. Get out.
Oh my God.
Both companies go. Engine and truck. Get out. Turn off the oven.
And this is why the dog no longer talks to us.
I'm a dog. You don't go buy them all.
The dog.
They used to sit on my lap.
Like, I think that we have like ring lights and they kind of snap when you turn them off. I think the dog can hear the lights turn off and he knows we're coming out. Because like within 2 steps of us leaving this room, the dog is there like
Jeez.
looking at his watch. It's about time. I got to go to the bathroom, and where's my treat? John is going to send us a couple of patches. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Be sure to include your contact information, because if you win, we want to make sure we can get these to you. Is it only U.S. badges? I would maybe be able to an Irish Ranger badge.
Please.
No, please send it over.
Yes.
So what's going to happen is we have other ones coming from Europe, and they're still not here.
They're still not here.
We're probably going to have a second draw.
Right, I'm going to get a water.
And we actually have a couple from around. We have one from the Netherlands, one from Germany, Curacao. I'd have to think. I think there's one from England. So, we'll certainly have more at some point. So please. Let's see. How y'all been? We've been pretty good, Miller. It was a good day. We had a really good dinner. I'm sitting here fat and sassy. Yeah, well, I hope you just heard everybody goes. He loves that ding bell. It's so annoying. Mr. Ritchie, my father is retired fire officer, station super. Hang on, Mr. Sanford will be back momentarily. $10.75 the box. I know, I told him we need a boo sound effect. Boo. Quotes for life. Do you remember me? Yes, but I don't remember where you're from. No, he is not my husband. We just spend a lot of time together for several years. And I refuse to have his baby. Where are you at?
Right here.
Okay. We'll all wait for you. That was funny, wasn't it, Alan? You're the only one paying attention. Oh, Tilly is too.
Hey kids, I'm back.
Every time he does something and he's corrupting the dog, I always say, and this is exactly why I'm not going to have your baby.
Don't laugh, Tilly.
She's laughing. They're all laughing.
Do the math.
I could still do it. I could probably get hormone shots or something.
All right.
There's one dusty egg rolling around
This
in there.
is a family show.
That's right. Family. Get it? Family. All three of us. You, me, and our future baby.
Oh.
Okay. Somebody is here from Australia.
Gotcha. That's the second one.
Got it.
Yep.
And they love the sound effects. Max was barking at your live. Max!
He's not going to come.
What are you doing? You're so pretty. You're a good boy.
Who's that? Dill?
Well, no, that's for her dog.
Oh,
the crazy Dalmatian.
The Dalmatian.
Oh my gosh, he was nutso last night. Jumping all over.
Oh, he was?
Oh my gosh, you were watching the game. He was like, he's got a lot of energy.
Does anybody know what the Florida State score is against Notre Dame?
Oh my God. Yeah, he is a wild. But I had a Dalmatian and she had a lot of energy like that. You will really enjoy this. This was probably, if my kids are 32, this was probably 26 years ago. And that was sort of when the rollerblades first came out. Everybody had a pair of rollerblades. And I had a harness for that dog. And we lived in a development that was just one road in a circle. And Boca Palms. Remember Boca Palms? And I would hook that dog up on a leash in that harness, and I'd get on those rollerblades, and she'd run that whole 1.5 mile circle, and she wouldn't even be winded or anything, pulling my ass all the way around.
Oh, yeah, bro.
I'm scary, my tears are running down the sides, running 30 miles an hour on rollerblades. If you let go, the dog is lost. If you fall down, you're ground beef. Because of course I wasn't wearing pads or anything, right? No. Yeah, but I was 30 years ago, I was bulletproof still.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if I would have fell, I would have just tucked and rolled. But now I'd be like that version of the Terminator when they freeze him and he falls into a million little pieces. That's what would happen to me now. Yeah, I was a daredevil. Tilly, let me tell you. I've jumped out of planes. I have done some crazy stuff.
And down the side of the building.
I rappelled off of a hotel for charity.
Yeah.
They were like, we'd like you to come take pictures. And I'm like, I don't want to take pictures. I want to do it. Come on. We went ziplining. We go for helicopter rides.
Yep.
I jumped.
And we did
The ziplining.
Ziplining.
I jumped off of a cliff up in Breckenridge. I did the highest point. You had to jump off a glacier. And hope to catch I caught an edge, boy. I almost ended my life, but
Oh boy.
yeah, I used to be a little daredevil.
Okay.
Back in the day. And you would have been there wagging your bony finger at me.
Yeah.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Listen,
These are poor choices, young lady.
Listen, girlie. Oogle oogle.
There was no enthusiasm. Oogle oogle.
What else do we have?
I don't know. I think that's about it. It's almost past your bedtime.
All right.
Oh, you know what you have to do? You have to watch that 9/11 thing we're recording on CNN.
We're recording it now.
I know.
Yep.
I know, because I showed you how to set it up.
You did. Yes, you did. All quiet?
Kind of quiet. We can go.
All right, we can go.
We tuck you in.
All right, Sunday night, kids. We'll see you tomorrow night. It's Labor Day weekend, so go out there and have a good time and be safe.
Please be
Don't
safe.
do anything silly out there.
Unless you're like me, then do something silly. Night.
Okay. Wow.